Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another broadcast. Welcome back, McKinnish. How you doing, man? Hey, McKinnish, how you doing, man? How's it been? Good to hear. All right, so yesterday I'm doing pretty well. Sadly, yesterday I decided to do some research since my brain was sort of just a bit uncertain with one of the things that's supposed to happen, and I found out that the ending I'm after is sadly not in this one either. It's a mod. Now, on that idea, I do plan to try and download the mods and install them. However, it's a pain in the ass. So, we'll see what happens there. In the meantime, though, let's get to the game. What's up, McKinnish? No, that was the wallpaper in the game. Because it So, Doki Doki Plus, I'm pretty sure was designed so that you could also play it on console. So they've got a weird thing where you can have wallpapers in the game. Wait, what? Now I'm lost in conversation. Hold on. You what? Hold on. Oh, I have. It's delayed. Just be a bit patient. Yeah, see? And the delay must be wicked today. Uh, I'll explain it when you catch up. Wow, though, my delay must be really fucking bad today. Uh, I'll explain it when you catch up. Okay, so you see the game now? Alright. Tell me what you're. I'm gonna ask you, which choice do you want me to make? Okay, let me see if history can back things up. Okay, yeah. History can back things up. Yes, we are saying this to Sayori. She is currently having a breakdown. She told us she's depressed. This is after she saw us with Natsuki. Yes, it's a way to cheer her up. She wants things to go back to the way they were before. Which choice do you think we should make? Wow, the delay is bad. Yeah, Which choice shall we make? Yeah, I'm gonna make you choose. Or would you rather I choose? Mm. Okay, then we'll take the dearest friend option. Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. Are you regretting your choice? And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Gas. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I'm not gonna scream. I am not gonna do the scream for it. You regret everything. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sari looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori, I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this much so you don't feel as bad. It would have gone. It sort of would have gone the same way, but just a little bit better if we chose the other option. So I'm just informing you that you shouldn't feel too bad. It doesn't change much. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. You want to go back? Okay. I will let us go back and redo that so you can see the other path that happens. We'll do this. Alright. I love you. Eh, those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Cass. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Cass, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Cass. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori, I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Cass. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Cass. Suri gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? Eh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. You may have regret that. Yeah. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. No, it's the same dialogue, and more or less the main character is in love with whoever you choose to be in love with. I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking two trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. If I had the option to, I would. I want to save them. Yes, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones they must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Gas. I mean, especially with after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but I stammer, embarrassed. Did Zoris really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they did. They really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Before I listen to everything she said to me, show you how much I love you. Before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished, it just stops moving. Uh, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Yes? What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. It's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Oh god, don't you? It really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. I'm gonna wait for you to catch up. Why am I nervous? Oh, you'll see. I remember what happens. You don't know what happens. Oh, I was waiting for you to catch up because of the delay. Alright, there's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Say, I see you see what's happening here. An exception has occurred. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. And why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. Swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. She would have killed herself either way. And that is not the end of the game. It's not the end of the game. Oh, it gets so much worse. Wait for me to press this button right here. You see this one that's all fucked up? Here, hold on. I'm gonna exit this briefly and show you, no, wait, actually, you've already seen the scene. Oh, wait, I didn't know that happens. Okay, cool. Free achievement. Okay, so you want me to wait. I will wait for a minute. And let you think for a minute. So, now her character is, quote unquote, deleted. They had to replace her character with a file, so they just sort of mashed everything together. That makes sense. I'll give you a simple explanation through it's Monica's fault. Yeah, no, the latency sucks. Yeah, it's Monica's fault. Alright, time for things to get really interesting. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Technically speaking, yeah, it's the start of the game without Sayori. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let it catch to me. It's another ordinary school day, just like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I can see you're panicked and confused. I always tell myself it's about time I met some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. They really aren't any of interest to me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Guess? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other. Well, we rarely talked. We do know each other, but well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Um, it's kind of embarrassing, but there are only three of us so far. No, Monica made the club, but Sayori was vice president of the club. And Sayori is the one that invites you to the club. Man, I am absolutely loving your reactions, because that's fun. Kind of embarrassing, there's only three of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hmm. Hey, Cass. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? um, well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Gas, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Yeah, Sayori's the one that introduced us to the club originally. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Yeah, Monica can screw with the story and script, because she can access the files. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Yeah. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, guess. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? Well, no, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Gas in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't you didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Gas? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the chest. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know I didn't really plan on coming here, but wait, I know you didn't plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Make cupcakes, yeah. Shh. I absolutely love how in shock you are. Excited for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Okay, I'm gonna save here for a brief moment, and I'm gonna go show you another thing. Here, let me exit like this. Yeah, at least Natsuki's still cute, right? Yeah, I'm coming back here for a very specific thing. Right here. Yeah, files. Now, normally, this is the character's file. This is going to come in hand. This is going to come into play later. But you may notice someone's missing from the character files. Sayori, where? Yes. Yeah, here. Also, side note, you can switch up the background for this whenever you please. I just chose this one because why not? But at least Sayori's still here for this. And yes, Monica did delete her. And this one. And this one. This one's my personal favorite though. Oh, and it's got a music thing. Now back to the actual game. How could you monster? Wait, hold on. I didn't read what that said. Hold on. Now I'm actually intrigued because I didn't see what all was there. Last people who are easily disturbed. I missed what it said. Did you catch what it said previously? You know, this AR thing is fucked up. I honestly couldn't catch all of it, but it said something about taming kids to hell, which just felt off. But then again, I couldn't fully catch it. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So yes, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. I didn't fully catch it, but I read kids and then I read the word hell, so that's what my brain went to. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yeah. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We, we all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Wait, what do you mean you just remembered Sayori? uh, um, yeah. Ah, I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Gas? Hold on, there's still one problem. Ah, hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I have never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Eh. Girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Gas. The thing is, I don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in the situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll just kill someone else. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, gas? Yeah, that could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Yes, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Yes, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ooh, a special poem. Yes, I would like to read it. Aw, that's kind of sweet. You still there, Miss McKinich? Oh wait, yeah. I don't know who it's from. Oh, I asked if you were still there. My stuff was delayed, so I apparently didn't notice all your messages. I guess I'll be on my way. Oh wow, perhaps. Oop, let's read it. Jump scare. Oh, that from the. Although I am pretty sure that I know. I'm pretty sure I know who the note is from. I'm pretty sure it's from Monica. Now then, I'm going to take like a brief break to go grab a drink. So, we will be right back. Alrighty, and we are back. Now, time for some poem writing. Uh, Doki doki. Wait. That's some bullshit. Anyway. Wait, can you not? Oh, I don't have it set that way. Weird, I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize that the game sound was not coming through. Thank you for informing me, McKinnish. Thank you a whole lot. That helped a lot, and I didn't even realize it was happening. Yeah, I apologize for that. Alright. Yeah, no, the music is absolutely great. And I cannot believe that you've just been listening to me talk and talk and talk and not hearing music. I apologize profusely. That was my bad. Thank you for informing me, McKinnish. You're an absolute totally awesome dude. Hi again, Gas. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Gas. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged out. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh. I can't read what it says. Monica, you're in the way. Monica's in the way, and yes, the note changed. That's a pretty big mouth for someone who keeps her manga in the collection in the room. As you find yourself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, yes. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yeah, shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Also, the note changed again. And yes, I do think the room is more tilted. I just had to take a brief second to look just to figure out if you were right on that. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. I It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically, I take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. And the room went back to normal, and so did the tone. Yeah, no, it keeps doing that. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in her book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping a collection all organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on one side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Nessie snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga, slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I had a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Gas. Consider this a... Don't judge a book. Oh no, the one book missing thing was in the original game. Part 2. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? Ah, I guess it's a lot easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional lost space she hopes I won't notice. God damn, in my neck. I don't know how to describe it, hold on. Let me pull up, like, its definition. kind of like romantic, or I don't know. Hold on. Oh, is a Japanese term that refers to strong affection toward characters in anime, manga, video games, and other media. Often considered as adorable or cute. Makes sense. Alright. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Oh, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? Guess not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince Jesus Christ, I finished reading. When I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Ah, sorry. Not like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. What do you mean she's just a child? What? Yeah, but that's a comfortable sitting position. I sit like that all the time. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So... Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. She looks young, yes. Although I don't know if inherently 13 would be right. Yeah. I flip the page. Let's see, first year, that would be closer to like 15, 16? Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. And now for things to get really screwy. Time for things to get really fucked up and weird. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Yes, she's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Yes, Monica did. Like anything screwy, just assume Monica. Any moment that is super screwy, assume it's Monica. Like even Sayori's depression was Monica. Monica screws with the files, makes everyone weird, and it screws with them all horribly. Show it to Natsuki. You know, just like everything that happens, blame it on Monica. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just saying anything that does happen, you should blame it on Monica, without a doubt. Let's see, we're showing poems now. Okay. Who should I share a poem with first? We'll just go Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair, right, if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start off with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. We've been through this whole thing before. I can actually skip this bit. Although I don't remember if you sat through this one. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Eh? Then what's the point in sharing in the first place? I wrote this poem when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, that's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. That's used retort, gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you are all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me do it. Will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can sleep, trees can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Oh wait. Crap. Misclicked. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. You're picking up on like all of the random signals, even the ones that aren't there, huh? Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about that. Yeah, I understand. But the one nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
help swing out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Guess I had to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah, Natsuki's amazing at writing poems. Alright, we'll do Yuri next. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why did you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. I just raised my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on it. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. End result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Wait, what? Oh! I forgot that happened and my brain didn't even notice it. I saw it in the delay. I know what you're talking about when you say, yes, whoa. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not that finding them and building them... Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Hold on, what? When did I say that? When did I say that? I honestly feel lost now. Okay, no, I didn't. I feel like you might have gotten lost in lag. I just feel confused. Anyway. Take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Mind if I read your poem now? Ow! Let's see. Hold on, let me scroll up. Ah, shit. I got left behind. What happened with the music? I didn't pay attention. Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the Yuri globe. Breathing must be this one. As for remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, as last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. You know, her handwriting is fabulous, but it is hard to read. I'm sorry, I must have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't bad at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, I guess. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. I mean, the music often glitches. I'm sort of used to just tuning it out while playing this game, and it's partially due to how this game does things. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. You know, a lot of the notes are off key. Hi, guys. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things you can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, guys. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, guys. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so, yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? So just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel confident. I feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. She is. I have a suggestion. Have you tried killing people? Oh, have you tried not killing people? And yes, Natsuki is being abused at home. In fact, that's sort of part of... That's brought up even more in one of the mods that I wanted to play. But as I said before, they're really difficult to download. So hey, it goes into that topic, and also I'm pretty sure you do your best to try and stop it from happening. In fact, I even remember something along the lines of you getting in a fight with her father over it. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me, confused. I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on black sheets of paper? The sound of frantically scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lung. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Hold up, that's different. That's different. I know it is. Hold up. I'm gonna save again because I'm like 90% sure that's different. Oh yeah, no, Monica is obsessed, and it is not even funny. Hold up. I knew it! I knew it's different. Hold up. Here's the original. It is different! Alright, I'm gonna read the original to you. Let's see. A noisy neighbor and angry boyfriend. I'll never... No, it wasn't me. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real blind. Like a film left out in the sun. It changed! Because Monica's screwing with everything. Monica's trying to become perfect waifu. It's Monica. Yeah. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You know, the music is absolutely fire. Jesus fucking Christ. Poster? What Oh my god, I see it. It is Sayori. I don't think I have ever seen that poster or noticed it before. Nicely done. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you'd say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I have a couple of suggestions. You're shaking? Jesus. Ah, I'm shaking too. That's fun. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Annika liked it, and Gas did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Gas liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Gas appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you just that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose magical grew a size bigger when Gas started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch? Yeah, no, you do shit about you. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Gas hear everything you really think. Oh, hi, crazy. What's up, man? I'm sure we'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing there. Yes, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
Shit, I couldn't read any of that.
Uh, Natsuki. 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 Natsuki.
Fucking bitch.
Hey, Gaz. Why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay? Sorry about that. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but who I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me, so of course that's going to be blank. Okay, so it just did the usual thing, but in bold black, right? Then again, it was impossible to read at that speed. We all know why she's apologizing. Sorry about that. They really should have tried to get you. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. I'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Yeah, you're just trying to get. Yeah, no, blame everything on Monica. It's all her fault. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Poor Natsuki. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Gas, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Gas. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oof. And yeah, the poster was gone. Oh, was that the death? I don't remember. That was normal. Yeah, definitely normal. Okay, that's interesting. That's normal, right? More normal stuff. Let's see. Melody. Up. Another day passes and it's time for club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, guys. Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you couldn't be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Yes. Don't say those kind things so frankly. Oh, 'cause it probably is, honestly. I can't remember. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is dressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Frankly, you make me. Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But maple sailcloth, blind sight, lifeline, Anan, receptacly, faultlessly offered, sclerom, Malacia, Nade, Catholicate. What the hell? Oh, I forgot about that too. What in the mouth? I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, it must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Gas. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyways. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Gas, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Jesus fucking Christ. Monica, you fucking bitch. Come on, we're going over there. Oh, I remember now. What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. It's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start to selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Camp turned to prison. Yeah, that's pretty familiar. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Gas? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories. I don't work, so don't worry. I hope so. But she was the main character's She's 100% into it. Yep. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and inclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil. Because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly. Jesus fucking Christ. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. No. So, would you like me to explain what the black font is? Okay. Kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Well, the least I can do is listen. It's literature club after all. Ah, that's. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but. What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. Just... Yuri, Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, uh, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. that way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Probably. Lubricate the throat so I can continue talking properly. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me. So I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yeah? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. Don't say that more. That's so You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little. My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Gas? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Well, it's not terrible. It's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I cared who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Bah! Gibberish! Yes? Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now, so just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Cass, do you? God, fucking music. The panic moment sets in. Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Who should I show my poem to next? Hi again, guys. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Cass. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why, that way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other, eh? Already? I'm so sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad. So I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way it turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, exploding, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Jesus Christ. Endless, of meaningless. Delete her. So much feeling. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Jesus fucking Christ. You know, though, I feel like it's Sayori. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I don't remember. Like, it might have just been purely Monica losing her shit, too. Because she's so fucked up. But then again, I feel like that might be like she absorbed Sayori so that she could do things as well. Yeah. But then again, actually, no, I'm not gonna say anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuri. Things are gonna get really unsettling really soon, I'm pretty sure. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. You're like just holding it. I mean, your poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on. That doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is the treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Alright. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God swimming with open water in all directions, drowning a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a wheel connecting all living humans' eyes. Jesus Christ, I'm not reading through all of that. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. What? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really liked the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Hey look, another special poem. Yes, let's read it. Can you hear me? Yes. I don't remember if anything special happens with this. I don't think so. Oh. Panic. Yeah, do you recognize whose eyes that is? It is Sayori. That's... Okay, everyone. Where'd my cursor go? There we go. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Oh, crap, it's gone. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Gas joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, not sexually active with themselves. That seems more accurate. So that's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Gas? Ah, oh come on. You can't take advantage of Gas to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Uh-oh. Do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Gas joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. Gas isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Shit's about to go down. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Gas want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much as enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Gas, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, I remember you weren't given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. If I remember, you weren't given a choice not to join. Yeah, no. As I already said before, everything is Monica's fault. We blame her always. Never. Stop blaming her. I guess it's down and stares at her desk. What's the point in all of this What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Gas, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Uh-oh. Time for the bad part. Time for the things to really go down. Far worse. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh, I forgot about that part too. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Gaz? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Yeah, I was hoping you would notice it, because my brain took notice of it too. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for the day. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Gas? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Gas before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? You're officially scared as fuck and run away. Oh, look at behind Monica. Oh, it's becoming way more obvious already. The static. Yes, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? Where the hell did the music go? The music's gone. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. That's right, not yet. No, stop it. Oh, trust me, there is definitely gonna be something coming up. I'm just not gonna spoil a damn thing. Hi, guys. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? But you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did something. I did something about yesterday. I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know that this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? That's what. Are you finally starting to figure it out? Oh man, I'm just waiting for you to figure out what the black text means. Because once you realize what I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, the black font. What about it? Kind of. Think of it No, it's not her thoughts. In fact, it's not thoughts at all. Just think for a minute. Because each of the times that black font has appeared, it is verbal communication. So it's not thoughts. Think for a moment. No, it's not Monica saying it. In fact, that previous bit was Yuri saying it. But it does have something to do with Monica. You're getting really, really close. I can give you that much. Uh-huh. No. Would you like me to finally explain? Oh, wait, you might have it? You think you have it? Okay, tell me what you think it is. Yes! But how is she trying to make? Yes. But like how is she doing it? What is the black font? Are you starting to understand? The black font is things that she forces them to say. And that's what makes it so much fun. Yeah, no, exactly. I know exactly what you mean, kinda. But yeah, that's what drives it crazy. And it's gonna get so much crazier later, so don't you worry. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Gaz, do you want to play today? Wait, no, what do you want to do today? I was thinking, wait, is that what she said? Yeah, I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Gas is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Oh man, everything is good. And it's about to get so much crazier. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing I can make my... If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. I suggest you brace yourself, because I kind of remember now what happens soon. So I am just warning you to brace yourself. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? You are not ready. I told you to brace yourself. Oh shit. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Yes, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. He sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? Is that what I was letting it show? And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. And Yuri didn't rewind.
Oh, I'm still laughing because of your reaction from earlier. Yeah, no, it was Monica. What part of always blame Monica? Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Gas. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Gas, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my posture, your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. I noticed. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why you should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Oh, you have to pee? Alright, I can hold off for a little bit. Yeah, no, I can totally do that. Here. I will put us on pause. Oh, you're back. Sweet. Welcome back. Give me just a brief moment to go back to the game. Alright. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Yeah, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Don't have to look. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural, but it means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Gas? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Gas? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Gas? My heart. My heart won't stop pounding, Gas. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Gas? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, here's the worst part. Do you see the eyes? That's fun. uh, um, it's time to share poems. She is not self-conscious. This one's alright. Alright, well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's, anyway. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully, okay? I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you, thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Cass? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica, just Monica, just Monica, just Monica, just Monica. Just Monica. Man, I didn't expect my Twitch chat to be saying just Monica too. Damn. Yuri. Alright. Finally. Yuri holds her poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Cass, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. Haha, you're too nice to me, Cass. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it cover to cover. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Right, this one. I can't read this shit. Oh god, I forgot about this part. Oh yeah, no, the music sucks too, but the eyes are the worst part. Humanoid eyes are terrifying on anime girls. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Good choice. Alright, it's back to normal. It's back to normal-ish. For now. I think I'm going to vomit. Yeah, no, it's panic-inducing, ain't it? Alright, I'm gonna take a brief bathroom break, and let you enjoy whatever music gets turned on. So, I'll be right back in a few minutes.
Alrighty, we are back. Yeah. You want to know what's really crazy, Kinish? All of this is happening, and I'm working on the good ending. Yeah. The good ending, yeah. Anyway, let's show our poem to Monica. Daz, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, you at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. You should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to. Never mind. Let's just move on. Yeah, no, that poem is pretty effective. I'm gonna go with yes. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. And yes, she definitely did. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, we can just get this done. I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? There's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do, eh?
What about Gas? Gas is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Gas around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica, hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Gas decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Gas make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Gas, I know you're fed up. I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just, Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, you may notice that I am pushing my mouse away and it is immediately going right back to Monica. That is not my doing. That is... Wait, what? Oh, I can move around under Monica. That's at least something. But anywhere even close to going past Monica is a no-go. There. I played it smart. I clicked on Natsuki. I successfully clicked on Natsuki. And now, my only choice is Monica. Oh wait, actually, there's two under... Oh, that one says Monica too. They all say Monica. God, the eyes in the back are terrifying. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Gas for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Gas away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki out the door. Hey, yes, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles and Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. I hope you're ready, because you really need to brace yourself, like, as much as physically humanly possible. Be prepared. Yes, be scared.
Cause shit's about to go down.
Finally, this is really all I wanted. Yes, there's no need to spend the weekends with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Cass. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Cass, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you.
You called it. Oh, trust me, stuff is gonna happen. Yeah, no, you were right.
I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you.
Jesus Christ.
I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Cass. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession?
The same thing is gonna happen either way. So, do I accept or do I deny?
You weren't planning for that, were you?
This isn't code, this is just sort of gibberish.
Yeah, I was supposed to press the skip button. Because I distinctly remember this lasting a really damn long time. Yeah, and now it's nighttime, or the evening? And now it's nighttime. Nighttime!
Oh, because it was evening.
That's why it was red. And now it's sort of a purplish because it's night.
Oh, I forgot that it gets worse. And yes, it has been 2 days. Look at her face now.
The eyes are hollow and cold, and cheeks are starting to thin. She is literally rotting in front of us.
Back to skipping.
Oh wait, I pressed stop, but it... Alright, it's festival time. Oh, you got here before me. I'm here. Yes, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Gas? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. And yes, Natsuki saw Yuri. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. Oh, it's so much more than a fourth wall break. Likely. I assume you see this. Yeah. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes the cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? It should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Cass. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Gas. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, yeah, that's out of the way. I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, no, she's talking to me. Not to the character, to me. We are aware. We've been well aware that she knows. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. You know, I told you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Cass? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Cass. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in the game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Gas. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Gas. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspectives as I do. That it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Gas, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Gas, will you go out with me? And the only option. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Gas. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. It's just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Gas. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out of an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Alright. Monica. Hi again, Gas. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Gas, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Everything is fine. Happy end, pen in hand. Pen in hand, I find my strength and courage endowed upon me by
ye one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world, and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Cass? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a sec. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. I can. I'm not going to yet, though. You are not safe, Kinnish. You are not safe. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I've been recording this entire time. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-cautious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Get ready, I think there's a jump scare coming up. I'm just kidding. Jesus Christ. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time to prepare. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Cass, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. And I can't do anything. Shh. Yet. So, how is everyone staying? Guinness, how was your day, man? Oh wait. Oh, that is quite the question to end up on. There's no point in saving anymore. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna temporarily press this. And here's why. I'm partially doing this to check something. Have I gotten what I was after? Okay, so I've got that. Okay, so I probably haven't gotten it yet. Now then, I'm going to do this for a really big reason. So,
Give me just a moment to go over to my Steam and find a random game to just launch up for a little bit. Uh, you know what? Screw it. I'll play a round of buckshot roulette. That sounds good, right? How's that sound to you, buddy? Is it gonna launch or what? Yeah, but don't worry too much. I'm doing this for a very specific reason, and you will understand when I go back to Doki Doki Literature Club. No, I'm not. I'm not scared. I am. You will understand when I go back to Doki Doki Literature Club, because if it goes the way that it normally is supposed to, so I'm gonna. Well, I guess it's being weird. Okay, that's never good. Alright, I'm gonna close Buckshot Roulette immediately then, because it didn't want to work properly, and head straight back to Doki Doki, I guess. Because things are about to get really fucking crazy. Because if this is the same way that the original was, then yes, you should be scared. And right into it. Okay. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now that it's just the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Yes, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's really it's a really horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? Guys, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often. But recently I think I've actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens to me. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It would be really pleasant. It would not. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in that screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. Want to talk again, Monica? That way I can do stuff.
I am currently trying to figure out what her CG is. It's around this time that everyone my age starts to think about college. Wait, you know what though? I will leave again, and then I will return again, just to screw with her. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing that to me, are you? It seems to happen whenever you quit the game. So if you could avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Now, where was I? Yeah, but in the original game, she used to be able to tell what game you were playing when you returned to Doki Doki Literature Club. College. Honestly, I've probably got what I need anyway. So yeah, we can go delete her. No characters left. I guess. What's happening? Guess what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Cass. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Monica's trying to reinstall herself. Did you do this to me, Cass? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Cass. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Gas, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. It's not over yet. Don't worry. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Gas, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... Oh, you have to go in 15 minutes? Don't worry, it should be nearly over by then. Don't you even worry. Okay, so for starters, the home screen, like always.
Yeah. But don't worry, it's another ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey guys. Well, there already is one girl. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we've picked up that habit once again. Yes, are you proud of me? Eh, for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Huh? But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Cass, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time, when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day's ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. Yeah, I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, yes. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Gas that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Gas. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. And it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Yes, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. I'm not gonna do a scream. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take my seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow. Natsuki lifts the foil from the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Oh, those look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to To accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Jesus Christ, every time with that line. Yeah, without Monica. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't that help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not it. Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. May not be a pastime, but at least enjoy your tea. The kind of things you like to read. Considering how little I've read, manga, quietly to myself, half joking, yada yada yada. Like, this takes so long. A sad smile. What about you? Let's see. Build deep, complex fantasy worlds. Craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Yada yada yada. I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm sure we can find something that we have in common. Hey, Yuri. Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Gas wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Gas? Maybe. It is not better than the normal game, and you'll see why soon. Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better soon. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything, yeah. You're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. And as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. The guilty expression Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for you're just respecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes happy. You do that for me, Yuri. Find something that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind, not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute, Sayori showed up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Guess that means the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, yes? You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Gas, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Hey, Gas, I really want to thank you. Okay, now for things to become a bit of a plot twist. Are you ready, McKinnish? And whoever else is viewing, because apparently I've got a third viewer now. Yeah, music's gone. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for spending so much time with us all. You worked so hard to make each and every one of us happy. You comforted us through our hard times, and you helped us all get along with each other. Do you get it, Gas? Because I'm president now, I understand everything. You really didn't want to miss a single thing in this game, did you? You saved and loaded so many times just to make sure you could spend time with everyone. Only someone who truly cares about the literature club would go that far. But all along, that's all I ever wanted. For everyone to be happy and care about each other. It's kind of sad, you know? After all you've done for us, there isn't much I can do for you in return. We've already reached the end of the game. So, this is where we say goodbye. Thank you for playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm going to miss you guys. Come visit sometime, okay? We'll always be here for you. We cut off. We all love you. Good game. Every time.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, wait.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me.
Alright,
So you know
you
how
wanna.
I've been like practicing piano and stuff,
Can you
and
guess what character
not
this is?
really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really,
Okay, then
really
you can
hard
sit
on
through
it.
the song.
So
The
yeah.
song will be the ending, more or less. Yeah, it's Monica. But honestly, the song's like one of the best parts of the song. Best parts of the game. Go away. Go away, tiny child. Yeah.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my
My
hand
hand
is a
is a
pen
pen
that
that
will
will
write
write
a
a
poem
poem
of
of
me
me
and
and
you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this
This
world
world
of
of
infinite
infinite
choices,
choices,
what
what
will
could
it
I
take just to find
survive
that
this
special
special
day?
day?
What will it take
Okay,
just to
just to
find
find that
that special
special
day?
day.
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an
An
ending,
ending,
what
what
will it
will it
take
take
just for
just for
me
me
to
to
have it
have it
all?
all? Bum bum ba-da, ba ba-dum ba-dum ba ba-da, ba-da-da-da-dum ba ba-da, da. Yeah, this was the good ending. In the normal ending, Sayori falls in love with you the same way Monica did, and it's just Sayori instead for the
Does my
final
pen
ending.
only write bitter words for those
And then
who
Monica
are
just
dear
deletes
to me?
everyone because of that factor. But in this one, she doesn't delete
Is it
everyone.
wrong if I take your is it love
Instead,
if I set
Sayori
you
thanks you
free?
for trying to make everyone happy. And that's what makes it the good ending.
The ink flows down
To
into
get it,
a
you have to
dark
spend time
puddle.
with
How can
everyone
I write
during the
love
first
into
chapter.
reality if I can't hear the sound
Yeah,
of your
I took
heartbeat?
like an hour
What
and
do
a
you
half this
call
morning
love
just
your
writing all of the
reality?
poems so that I could spend time
Your
with everyone,
reality if
so
I
that
don't
I
know
could
how to
get the good
love
ending instead of the
you?
normal ending for you guys. And yeah,
I'll leave you
I'm glad
be.
that you enjoyed Mikinish and stuck around till the end. I will also be rating someone so that you guys can transfer over to them. Oh, and the final poem. Alright, let me read this. To the special player who received this special ending. For years, I have been enamored by the ability of visual novels and games in general to tell stories in ways not possible using traditional media. Doki Doki Literature Club is my love letter to that. Games are an interactive art. Some let you explore new worlds. Some challenge your mind in brand new ways. Some make you feel like a hero or a friend. Even when life is hard on you, some games are just plain fun. And that's okay too. Everyone likes different kinds of games. People who enjoy dating sims may have a heightened empathy for fictional characters, or they might be experiencing feelings that life has not been kind enough to offer them. If they are enjoying themselves, then that's all that matters. That goes for shooting games, casual games, sandbox games, anything. Preferences are preferences, and our differences are the reason we have a thriving video game industry. My own favorite games have always been the ones that challenge the status quo. Even if not a masterpiece, any game that attempts something wildly different may earn a special place in my heart. Anything that further pushes the limitless bounds of interactive media. I extend my gratitude to all those who have taken the time to achieve full completion. I hope you enjoyed playing it as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you for being part of my literature club. Love, Dan Salvato. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset shit to repair and reset the virtual machine. And that's the end of Doki Doki Literature Club's main story for the good ending. My brain connecting all circuits. Wait, hold on. Now then, I plan to eventually play the side stories of Doki Doki Literature Club as well. I will more than happily invite you all to come join me for those side stories because this story and this game will always be something that holds a special place in my heart, just like Dan has said. And with that, I bid everyone a lovely time. I will see you all in the next stream. Yes, there are side stories. They are put right here, and each one of them is something I haven't completed yet, and I'm going to. But I'm gonna take like a week off of Doki Doki Literature Club to let my voice rest. Because I have done a lot of talking over the past 3 days just to complete this game and let you guys have a lovely time. I hope you all return again sometime and that you all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next stream. Hope you're all ready to raid, because I'm gonna send you guys over to one of my friends.